Greetings to all. Welcome to Mary's World. My name is Tom, and tonight we're going to deal with a very serious topic, something that I do not say lightly at all. Okay, and something that has severe implications to it. I realize that. Okay, so I'm not making any of this stuff up. I'm telling you, I'm not making this stuff up. I would have never, 1 year ago, ever imagined that I would be entangled in probably one of the biggest religious controversies, in the history of the world. That's what I'm talking about, people. This is going to be written about and talked about forever, because the Mother of God is being portrayed as supporting of abortion by the Kundalini Yoga movement. This is remarkable because the Kundalini Yoga movement is growing in this country, okay, and it's had a significant impact on even Oprah Winfrey and people like that. So what I'm telling you is this: Yogi Bhajan is in purgatory. Okay, Yogi Bhajan is in purgatory, and he is communicating to me, who knows who else, but he's communicating to me that he is in purgatory because of some of his views. Okay, and he wants his dear children to know that they are not to continue in his errors. Okay, now let's look at the positive here. Okay, look at the followers of Yogi Bhajan. Look at them. From an outsider's perspective, they are very beautiful people. They are very loving, friendly, kind, down to earth, talented, spiritual people that you'll ever meet. I mean, I was so incredibly impressed with the spirit of just acceptance and friendliness and warmth. On the appearance, it was amazing. And so now you can't convince all these people of all these things that you convince them of if there wasn't something good that they were experiencing. So everyone can pretty much see, that you taught people how to mix fun and religion. Basically, you taught people how to mix fun and religion, which is brilliant. Okay, it's brilliant that you did that. That is amazing. Now, the problem was, in order to pull that off, you had to use sex, basically. And by allowing abortion up to 4 months, you're promoting sex, premarital sex, clearly. Okay, you're promoting that. And sex in marriage too. You're promoting just sex in general, because Yogi taught, he said clearly that, hey, you get hot, you know what I mean? You're with a girl and you're a guy and things just happen. That's natural. So you've got 120 days to decide if you want that baby. What kind of thinking is that? Okay, what kind of thinking is that? That's just arrogant thinking. He is guilty of that. Okay, clearly telling you can't eat things that have eyes. No good, guys. That is ridiculous too. I don't care what you read where on the internet. Jesus clearly said in the New Testament, right? Give thanks to God for everything. Your blessing, God's blessing, transforms that food. Okay? Now, I'm not saying that you even have to eat meat. Not at all. Not by any stretch of the imagination would I ever tell you to do that. But for Yogi Bhajan to tell you not to eat something that has eyes in it because it's not as spiritual or something, like, come on, Jesus ate fish. Fish have eyes. So you can't. What are you doing? You can't be wimpy like that. It's being wimpy is what it is. I'll be honest with you. It's being wimpy. Why is it being wimpy? Because you're afraid of demons, basically. You're like, you don't want to offend this spirit or that spirit or the other spirit. You don't want to offend all these spirits, but you can care less about, Jesus Christ. You can care less about the Blessed Virgin Mary. All right, so that's the message he gave, okay, is that you can have a spirituality and have fun, which is good, and I affirm that. But he ignored some very important teachings, and that is, unless you take up your cross and follow me, you are not worthy to be my disciples. So life on this earth is not all fun and games, okay? Even if you can try to make it fun and games, it's not fun and games because of all the lawsuits and the people who have left the Yogi Bhajan cult. Listen to Gersant, okay? Now, that being said, why me? Why is God going to bring this Catholic pro-life guy into this situation? Okay, I am like so sure of Jesus and Mary. You know what I mean? I'm not worried about what anybody else believes. I'm really not. But I am worried about if Mary is being presented as being pro-choice. And this is where Yogi Bhajan really, he had a chance to straighten things out, because he had her there and he didn't do it. That's disobedience. So he's being punished right now. I'm telling you that, and there is let's put it this way. In the tree here is a naked woman, basically, with her stomach slit open. Okay, now, this is what I have seen as an innocent, objective outsider come in, is that the women of Kundalini Yoga, the bad fruit is that they're sterile. Okay, meaning they're not having more than one child, if one, as far as I can see. The top chant artists are not, and they're the ones out there as the role models for everybody else, and they're not having kids. So this teaching of Yogi Bhajan has turned you mentally sterile, okay, where you don't even see it. You don't even recognize you could be making families of great musicians, but you're not. You're only having one kid. What is that? There's something wrong with that. That's how you discern. Yogi Bhajan, he was wrong. He totally misread that whole thing, thinking that you could just walk around like queens. You don't have to worry about being pregnant. You want to be a queen and make beautiful music and teach people how to do yoga. You can't be getting pregnant, right? See, what was that all about? Hello. It wasn't financially beneficial to have these women having children, okay? He needed to look, you want me to go on and on and on. The bottom line is this, and you don't have to believe me, okay? All I'm saying is this. You really care about this man. If you care about his soul, you'll listen to what I'm saying, and you will clean the record on abortion. Totally clean the record on abortion. That will go a long way. And apologizing to all these people who have left, hurt, damaged, wounded, dealing with abortions, contracepting, all the stuff Yogi Bhajan told them to do. And now they're dealing with the consequences of it, with no children, no grandchildren, Unbelievable. This has far-reaching implications and effects. So I'm just giving this to you tonight to chew. And I ask you to pray, and the Blessed Virgin Mary is there for everyone who's hearing this message, who wants to get right, doesn't want to fall under God's judgment. Okay? Thank you.